School reform leaders from all over the country gathered in Washington, D.C. November 30th through December 1st. They came for the third Excellence in Education National Summit created by former Florida Governor Jeb Bush. They came to learn what is working to fix our nation's broken education system. The keynote speaker was New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
There's ever a time where we can transform the system of public education in this country, that the time is right now. And we cannot wait. We can't afford to wait.
He said in New Jersey they're spending tons of money on education, and still many students are not receiving the skills they need to be successful.
We spend, on average, across the state, $18,000 per pupil per year, the highest per capita in America. In the city of Newark, we spend nearly $25,000 per pupil per year. Yet, 104,000 students are trapped in New Jersey today in 205 chronically failing schools. In 2009, 40% of New Jersey's African American students and 32% of our Hispanic students were unable to meet any basic standards on the national test. In 2009, nearly 30% of all 8th graders in New Jersey, not just our urban challenged children, but of all 8th grade students in New Jersey, lacked basic math skills.
Governor Christie said he wished failing schools would be honest with parents. He said on back to school night, this is what should happen.
Principal would walk into the classroom and say, "Parents, good evening. I'm the principal and I want to welcome you to back to school night. Your teacher this year is Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith is an awful teacher. Really, seriously, by any measure, she's not good. Her students underachieve consistently on testing. They don't like coming to her class. She doesn't really care. She's using the same lessons plans that she used 15 years ago. And no matter what we've tried to do to encourage her to get more training, to change her attitude, she simply refuses to do it." Now, our problem is that because of this union contract that we have in our district, we can't fire her or do anything to her. So, as much as we've tried, we just have concluded that we're not going to change her. Have a great year. The worst schools are continuing to be allowed to operate without any effort systemically to fix them. It is time for us to stand up and demand that the teachers, the principals, and the administrators truly do what the teachers union says they do every day, putting the children first. It's for the kids, you understand. Well, it's time for us to hold them to that test.
Before he was elected, Governor Christie said the New Jersey Education Association was used to getting their way with lawmakers and punishing those who stood against them. When he became governor, he said he met the bully in the schoolyard and had to make a choice: run and hide,
or you walk onto the schoolyard and you say, "You punch them, I punch you." You come in, and you say, "You protect lousy teachers, I'm going to tell the public about it." We're shining a bright light on who the union is and what they stand for. This is no longer the time to believe that we can play by some delicate rules. They don't. In New Jersey, the teachers union demands free health benefits from the day a teacher is hired for her or him and their family until the day they die. And they get it at the expense of the state of New Jersey. And you tell people about it. This year we said, you don't take the pay freeze, you don't take the contribution to your health benefits, we're going to urge the people in your town to vote no on the budget.
In the last 10 years in New Jersey, 74% of school budgets got voter approval. To fight the union, Governor Christie went on the road.
We went out and we told people these facts. And we said to the unemployed carpenter and electrician and plumber and pipe fitter, the person in middle management who lost their job to corporate downsizing, to the folks who had their hours cut back at their business, to the folks who hadn't gotten a raise in 5 years. We said, listen, we value teachers. The great ones should be carried on our shoulders every day to school. We should pay them what they deserve and more because they care about our kids and they're doing a great job. But we're tired of paying for mediocrity, and we're tired of paying just because someone fogs up the mirror every year. Okay? We're tired of paying for that.
For the governor, this was a hard battle, trying to show the people of New Jersey that just because the NJEA says it's for the kids doesn't make it true.
Now let's go back to Bridget, my second grader. Here's what you have to believe if you believe that. Say Bridget comes home from that first marking period, and she hands me her report card a little sheepishly. And I open it up, it's not good. I say, Bridget, honey, what happened here? You're smarter than this. What happened? Dad, I can't concentrate. I can't focus. Oh, honey, you can't concentrate for why not? I heard that you're not giving Mrs. Smith her 5% raise this year. And you're not giving her free health benefits. Dad, I can't focus. If you would just give her her 5% raise and her free health benefits for her whole life, I swear I would get all A's. Dad, stop the madness. Stop the madness.
He said the public is catching on and not buying that argument anymore.
We are right. We are right. And the public knows it. It is time for us to not worry about how clever our arguments need to be. Of course we need to strategize politically. Of course we need to be smart. But we should never forget the fact that we are right.
The New Jersey governor said we're right to want to see every child in America receive a good education and gain the skills they'll need to become successful adults. And the powerful interests, like the union, will fight needed reforms.
This is the fight worth having. We just have to have the courage to do it. We have to have the courage to care more about children than we care about adults. We have to have the courage to stand up to those people who say it's not possible.
In Washington, D.C., Teresa Rashid, EAG TV.